Is a checkmate possible in 4 moves in the opening? Hi guys, I am Manish Deshpande, and in this video we are going to see how to crush the scholar's mate. But meanwhile, like this video and subscribe to my channel. So guys, many of you have heard regarding the scholar's mate. So this is how scholar's mate works. E4, E5, and here white plays queen to F3. And now black here plays knight to C6. And now here white plays bishop to C4. And here black plays D6. And queen takes F7 is a checkmate. So in various videos, that is what they show. They just make some random moves and show that queen takes F7 is a checkmate and white wins. But I want to tell you that uh, this is not real chess. These types of mate never happens in the real chess world. So here, after queen to f3, it's a challenge for many players to save this checkmate on f7, and many doesn't even notice that it's a double attack on f7. So many players here defend it with queen to e7, but actually this is not that correct, as in future knight c3 and knight d5 will come to kick this queen. Also, many players play here queen to f6. This is also not great because white will just play queen to e2, and then you don't have this natural square for this knight on f6. Yeah, so again you have to go back and you just wasted time with queen f6 and queen d8. So what's the right way to play here? The right way is to play here knight to f6 and to saving this mate on f7. And now as you can see, white cannot develop his knight on f3 on his very natural square. So white has to make some compromises by playing knight to e2. And now this position is already very good for black after bishop to c5 and short castles. White has achieved nothing by playing this bishop here and queen here. He has just wasted a move by bringing out his queen early in the opening. You as it is said that you shouldn't bring your queen early in the opening. These are the basic principles of chess. And if you haven't seen the video regarding the principles of chess, you can click on the I button above. So here in this position, black has good chances. So here one more way, which is more challenging to face as black, is the move here queen to h5. Now here this queen is attacking this pawn on e5. If you play something like knight f6 or g6, this pawn on e5 will be lost. So the only move to play here is knight to c6. And here white again does the same thing, bishop to c4. He tries to mate on the f7 square. Again queen e7 and queen f6 is not good because of knight c3 and knight d5. Here the move is g6, and after queen to f3 you just play knight to f6, and the same thing happened. The knight cannot come on its natural square, and white just wasted time by moving its queen to h5 and again back to f3. And one more important variation is that white can try his queen to b3, attacking this pawn on f7. Here you can save this pawn with something like queen e7, and you will put this bishop here and castle. But there is one more option which you can play is knight to d4, and after bishop f7 just play king e7. Now the queen is attacked, and queen has also do a job of defending this bishop. So here if white plays queen to c4, then after b4 simply the bishop is lost. There is no room on these squares to protect this bishop, and he has to play something like queen d3, and here black will win this bishop. So as black, you have to always remember this move, that after bishop to c4 here you have to play g6 to protect this mate, and after queen to f3 just defend it with knight f6. Just this pawn and the knight is enough to defend this mate on f7. You don't have to bring your queen in like queen e7 or queen e7 or queen f6. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Jai Hind.